not just the way they're using AI or technology to help put together their fights. I think it's the way they put together their camps too, and who they're bringing in and how they're bringing them in. I mean, they gave us some good insight off camera. Obviously, we don't need to talk about it, but it's very interesting to see how a new team of that many fighters, so many different divisions could put together a camp. I feel like that's going to be a big thing coming up in the next couple of years is how people put together their camps.
When you gonna dip into that and get yourself like a MMA team squad?
Well, I think we've already kind of put one together. We have our head coach of jiu-jitsu, Bernardo. We have our head boxing coach, Yogi. We have Perillo's running his team right now, which is, Luke and Chito and Mackenzie Dern and Santiago and Nick.
I know, but you doing it for fighters that's already in the UFC and stuff like that. But you should get some up and coming fighters and.
Well, you've been a big fan. You've been a big proponent of saying let's get in talent that hasn't made it to the UFC and help them mold by giving them the best coaches. I think now that we have the Santo Performance Studio and we have the new gym and we have the new mats, I think with the ability we have the Santo Studio brand. It's in every Nordstrom nationwide, and now we have the team to support it of skaters and moto and jiu-jitsu and mixed martial arts and boxing. So as that brand grows, and now we build a gym for that and the recovery center, we have the Jaxxon Media House. I think all the opportunity, all the vibes are coming together on one block here in Newport Beach.
I think it's very important for up and coming fighters to have a facility like that, because that's one thing that I've been saying for years. We need like physios and a place to, like where you can train, and then as soon as you get fucked up on the mat, something like that, you go right here, you got an ice tub and you got a guy.
I think it's amazing too. We pay a full-time head coach of physical therapy, a doctor of physical therapy, Cody. Yeah. So we have a good squad here.
I'm telling you,
TJ's going to be running a pro class once a week starting in June. Yeah. Once a week for all of our fighters and up and coming fighters. So maybe it'll be during that time.
Yeah, you should get some up and comers and get them and see if you can put them on the road to UFC, and that's a good thing for you to do behind you got a lot of footage.
100%.
Yeah, a lot of content.
And I think the Jaxxon podcast, the Behind the Brand, is a good way for us to showcase all that talent, because now we can have them in here. People can see who they are and their character.
Yeah, because I'm doing that with the UFL.
Oh yeah, you have a team, you versus Henry Cejudo. I saw a video. Yeah, what is that? Why did he call you out?
Oh, because I said he looked like Eddie Monster.
Who's Eddie Monster?
Yeah, before your time. You ever heard of the Monsters? No. They was kind of like the Addams family.
Wayne, Google Eddie Monster.
They was kind of like the Addams family.
That's who you think Henry Cejudo looks like?
That's who Henry Cejudo looked like.
No, bro. And what did Henry Cejudo said when you said that?
Oh, he said I look like, what you talking about, Willis?